Hey guys, it's Tony with Backwoods Biker Magazine and Wood Tramp Outdoors. I recently introduced everybody to my friends Elijah and his dad Gus. And we're back again, so hang tight. I got something very special that you want to see. The only thing that's going to save you is a tourniquet, because it'll cut off that blood. All right? You'll learn more about that.
Okay.
Great question, though. Man, I love those questions, buddy. All right? So then we got this bandage also. I'm just going to lay this over here for now. Move right along because we got other stuff in here. Look at this. All right, a shamag. You ever watch any military shows? You ever watch any Army shows or Marine Corps shows?
Not really.
No? You guys don't watch this stuff?
He hasn't. Nope. He hasn't really.
Okay, well that's all right.
Yet.
What this is this became very popular in the Middle East because they wear them like so to keep the dust, the dirt, all that off of you, right? In the sun. This one is an upgraded, and it's called a Shamandana, and it's made by Mr. J. Hercules of Opossum Pouch Products in Virginia, and this is a big dude. Now you can use it for that, or you can lay it on the ground and sit on it. If you use that ridge line, you could put it over the ridge line, and if you put a little rock here and put your rope around it, same thing over there, you can stake it out and you can have yourself a small shelter, right? All right, we'll put that over there. That's pretty cool. And then, let me see. Everybody's got to have a headlamp.
Yeah.
Forget everything else. You got to have a headlamp. Anytime that you walk out in those woods, even if it's noon,
Yeah.
you keep a headlamp in your bag with you. Okay? Always. All right, and then, oh, this is an inflatable pillow, right?
Wow.
Yep, inflatable pillow. And what else we got in here? Oh, I gave you some more bags. Look at that.
Oh, you put some
Oh
stuff
my
in there.
God.
Yeah, it's just whatever you want to put in and put in it. And this is, I gave you a couple stickers. And that's just the fun thing. It's called the fish bones. And
Oh, is it for a bottle cap?
No.
Or what is it for? Just
it's
for
actually
fun.
designed to help you learn how to tie knots.
Oh.
But I don't advocate that. I'm just giving it to you. If you want to put it on a chain
Yeah,
or something,
you know
I'd
yeah.
rather teach you how to do knots the right
Yeah.
way instead of this way. Okay? All right, and then this is kind of the last thing here. This is called a haversack, right? This happened to come from Pathfinder. Not my favorite, but being your first haversack, this is it, right here. Okay, and what you might have to do, Dad, is you might have to take this and put some paracord around it so it fits it.
Yes.
It should hang about right here, right? So this is what a haversack is for. So you say, I'm gonna go out for the day. I'm gonna go out hiking for a day. Well, you want to put your water filter in here.
Okay.
You want to put some,
Paracord.
what is that called?
Oh no.
Ridgeline.
Ridgeline.
Quick deploy ridge line. You want to put that in there just in case you get caught in the rain, right? Okay. You want to put your fire kit in here just in case you got to have a fire. If you're going to be out for lunch or whatever, you want to make sure your dinner's in here, right? You might want to put you some medical stuff, but that's too big. That's more for your base camp where you're going to be at, right? But anytime that you walk out in the woods and you've got a blade on you, you should have your tourniquet.
Okay.
Not in here, but have it right close to you. Because how many minutes does it take for you to bleed out?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. And when people get cut, they get panicky. You don't think
Yeah.
right. So if you're going to be digging through here, looking for your tourniquet, you might be a dead man before you ever get it out, right? So you got to have it on your person all the time, and it should be ready to go. Okay? All right. So what else would I put in here? Well, if I'm going to go out in the woods, I'm going to be getting stuff for my bird's nest. I'm going to be getting stuff for my first fire, you know, some tinder, some little sticks or whatever. If I run across some berries that I want or nuts, that's what this is about. It goes everywhere, you know. And I've got several of them. See, that's all haversacks that are there, right? Okay, so this haversack also has a pocket here, and what I put in these pockets is 2 55-gallon drum liners. You know what a garbage bag is, the big black ones?
Yeah.
That's what's going here, because I could teach you how to make a poncho. I could teach you how to make a shelter. A lot of things that I could teach you. A flotation device if you've got to go across the lake or whatever. There's a lot of things you can do with those garbage bags. Sit on them, whatever. But they're cheap insurance, okay? So haversack is yours. All this stuff is yours. And it's a gift to you from Backwoods Biker Magazine. Wow. And all the participants, you know, that made sure this stuff got in our hands, you know, and this is yours forever. Okay? Respect it.
Thank you, Tony,
You're
so
welcome,
much.
son.
Thank you. A handshake again, maybe even a hug, something.
Yeah.
Man, this is like better than hitting the lotto for you.
Yeah, well, it's just not him. It's you two. That
Yeah.
plastic container that's there. Could you hand me
Yes.
that on the end?
The first one?
Yeah, could you hand me that? So, we keep on saying, you know, stuff, you know, for you and all that.
Yeah.
And you got a knife.
Yeah.
You got 2 knives.
Yeah.
I think we ought to hook your dad up with
Yeah.
a dope knife. Don't you?
See, you've been wanting a knife. Sophia said we shouldn't have got you a big one. Now you get a big one.
Okay. This isn't a real big one, but this is all you need for bushcrafting to be a wood tramp. This is it. And this is a very good knife made by Condor Knife Tool. It's made specifically for bushcraft. It's got a nice 90-degree spine on it, right? It's got micarta scales that you put your bush butter on here to protect it. Always protect your knife. Make sure that you bush butter this very, very well. And this is for a ferro rod. See that here?
Oh, yeah.
Now, unfortunately, you're not going to get this particular ferro rod, but
Elijah might loan me one of his.
Yeah.
well, no. See how this knob's on here,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's what you want.
To keep it from.
Yeah,
falling
and you
through.
drill a hole in it. Then you put this shock cord on here, and it holds it in place because you don't want your ferro rod falling out.
Right.
If it's very, very cold out, and the ferro rod's the only thing you got that's going to give you an ignition, you don't want to lose it, right? Didn't you tell me about you've been watching Alone? There was a
Yes.
guy on Alone after his second day, he lost his ferro rod, right?
I think we maybe
He had to go
seen that
home.
episode.
Yeah, he was proud of making himself a bathtub, and then he carried his happy self home. And then another guy dropped his ferro rod in the fire, and these will burn to nothing. They'll burn up. So, there you go, sir.
Well, thank you.
Yep. But, now listen, if you give a guy that kind of a knife, you got to give him a secondary knife for his pocket as well. Because if you're out in the woods, and you drop that or lose that knife, what are you going to do? You still got one in your pocket,
Yeah.
right? So this is what I want you to write this down for me, sir.
Yep.
I want you to write down there that 1 is none. 1 is none. And 2 is 1. So if you got 2 and you lose 1, you still got 1. If all you got's 1 and you lose it, that goes with any type of gear that you have. All right?
That's right.
So, the next time that we talk, I want you to be able to tell me what you learned about this stuff, right? I know it's not going to be all overnight,
I know.
you know, but I want you to learn how to use it, learn how to respect it, respect your pack. You might put some of that bush butter on all these zippers, you know, to make sure they stay easy. You know, open it up and run it along here, and they'll zip back and forth real good. You got any other questions for me?
Not really.
Okay, how about you, Mr. Gus?
I don't, but now I know what we'll be reading and watching a lot of videos about now.
Yeah, watch the Backwood Biker video, man. Read the magazine.
Yeah.
Right? All right, well, I appreciate it. Thanks for everybody watching, and I know it wasn't requested, but I thought this would be a good video. Get your kids out, your nieces, your nephews, your grandkids, putting them out in the woods, introducing to the lifestyle is probably one of the best things that you can do. If you can teach them to be responsible, out in the bush, in the woods, then more than likely they're going to be responsible in other areas of their life. So thanks for watching. Until next time, you guys ride free, you live free, and as always, you be safe out there.